I think from a more aesthetic and cosmetic standpoint, people need to understand how bloated you get when you have salty snacks.
Yep. And sugar too.
And sugar as well. Like it bloats you.
Absolutely.
Okay. You want to talk a little bit about bloating? People don't understand what bloating means usually, but I feel it's a very important concept in intermediate health. Once you've gotten done with your basics,
Right.
try figuring out what food specifically bloat your body, because if you're able to cut them off, your body actually becomes really aesthetic. It becomes
Absolutely.
lean. The way you look changes. The way your face looks changes.
Yeah.
So people should know this. You want to talk a little bit?
Absolutely. So I'll give you an example. Like models before they go on stage for swimsuit rounds or bodybuilders. Leading up to the event, they even calculate the drops of water that they consume. Why? Because too much of water can cause bloating, and dehydration can also cause bloating. At the same time, they start to cut down on carbohydrates. Why? Because when we ingest carbohydrates, carbohydrates also store water. So you can have that puffy look and all of that stuff. This is just for the day of the competition, and then they're back. Okay, so the point is we understand now if I'm eating a lot of carbohydrates or sugars, simple sugars, I am going to store more water. I am going to have a puffy look. I'm going to be bloated. In India, a lot of people, they come and say, Luke, I put on weight, but they're actually just bloated. They're carrying 3 to 4 kilos of excess water in them. And then as you start to work with their food and their lifestyles, they said, hey, my stomach's flat. Wow, it's gone. You were never fat. You were bloated. So bloating is trapped gas or trapped water. Food can be a cause, like gluten. If you're intolerant, a lot of people eat gluten and they're fine. Lactose. Some people are intolerant. Some people just have weak guts. So they could have it, but now they can't because their guts are weak. That can bloat you up. If your gut is weak, maybe lentils, the normal lentils and legumes like your rajma chana that you grew up on, now all of a sudden you can't eat it because it bloats you up.